Hola, what's up? Bonjour. Now welcome to my channel. What's up, you guys? Welcome back to my channel. It's been a long time since I put out a video, so I decided I'm gonna do my everyday routine. I went ahead and did my eyebrows off camera because obviously my eyebrows take forever and the longest to do. If you guys want a tutorial, like a detailed tutorial on how I did my eyebrows, just leave a comment down below or like this video, whichever. Alright, so I took that same concealer that I used to clean underneath my eyebrows and I just spread it all over my eyelid. I used LA Girl Pro Concealer in the color Fawn. Man, I know this is old, but it's old but gold. So yeah, you just, apply it onto your eyelids, and then you can use a brush. In my case, I'm gonna use Beauty Blender, and I'm just going to blend that concealer all over my eyelid, which is going to work as a base for whatever eyeshadow you're gonna. To set the concealer that I put on my eyelids, I'm going to be using this Maybelline Fit Me Loose Powder. So good, especially for like women of color, and it's inexpensive. I think this whole thing is like $11, $12 the most. If you live in the States, it's probably cheaper because obviously everything's cheaper in the States. Anyways, I'm using it in the color Medium Deep 30. You can still use that same Beauty Blender to set the concealer on your eyelids, but I'm just gonna use like a fluffy brush to set that powder. Alright, so now that we've set our eyelids with our loose powder, I'm going to use my Urban Decay palette. This is the Heat one. Use the color Heat Devil, which is this color right here. Just gonna zoom in. So you can use any palette that has this color, and if you don't have this color, you can just use this one right over here. Okay, and we're gonna use that color to go all over our eyelid, like so. And I'm using that same brush that I used to apply the loose powder. I'm using it to just apply this eyeshadow color. So you're probably thinking like, well, this color is not popping or whatever. That's what we're going for. This is an everyday makeup look, so you don't want to be putting like some bright colors. So you blend until you feel you have blended it to your liking. This is how mine looks after I have blended. For the eyes, that is basically it. I take my Maybelline Fit Me foundation in. This foundation, man, people sleep on it. This foundation is so fire and it lasts you a long time, and again, it's super cheap. Okay, just gonna put some on my Beauty Blender and then just dab it all over my face. I'm gonna blend it some more, make sure everything's exactly how I like it. And then I'm just going to use that same LA Girl Pro Concealer. For me, I like to do it underneath my eyelids, the bridge of my nose, just a little bit on my forehead, and then right up here. So I'm gonna take my Beauty Blender, and I'm just going to blend. Man, make sure you blend. Alright, so now that my concealer is blended, a little trick I like to do to make sure, like, if somebody takes a picture of me with flash on, I don't look crazy. You go in with your foundation, like the same foundation you use to apply all over your face, right? And then you just take like the same brush you use to clean your eyebrows, or any brush really that you use for your liquid makeup. Just literally like a tiny bit. That's how much I have on my brush. And I'm just gonna go in on the sides of my face, like right here and right here. These are like the places where when you take a picture with flash on, that tends to stick out and embarrass the fuck out of you. And don't mistake this for contouring, because we are gonna contour. This is literally for like this is for those areas that show when you take a picture with flash, and we're just gonna get rid of them. So I'm taking a makeup brush. You can use whatever you use for your foundation. Not the same. Do not use that same beauty blender because it has light makeup on it. It's the same beauty blender you used for your concealer. So just take another brush or beauty blender and blend that in. And you're tapping. You're just tapping it in. We're going to contour. Now we're actually contouring. So I am using my Anastasia Beverly Hills contour palette. I've had this palette for 3 years, if not more. I want to say like 3.5 years. They're so good. And I usually mix all the dark shades there are in the palette, and I contour my face with it. So I'm gonna go ahead and use just a brush. It's like an angle brush. I have abused this brush, so it's gone through some shit. And I'm gonna mix all of the brown colors in the palette. And then I usually spray it with a setting spray. And the setting spray I'm using is the NYX Professional NYX.
Have you ever had a dream that you
I cannot talk. The setting spray that I'm gonna be using is the NYX Matte Finish setting spray. And this is what it looks like. So I just from far I spray it. So you usually just want to suck in your cheeks like so, and then you just, that way it's guiding you, showing you like where to apply your contour. So if you're someone who doesn't have like deep cheekbones like myself, or you have more of a rounder face, I don't know what the case may be, but girl, I got a trick for you too. Just do one of these, and voila. Alright, so after I'm done with that, I'm just gonna spray myself with the same setting spray. Okay. So far this is how we're looking. Do you guys see how like that flash look is no longer there? Like earlier my makeup was still white around here, but now it's not. So you just let the setting spray dry a little bit. You're gonna go in with your beauty blender. I didn't add any product on it. I'm just gonna go back in just to make sure you still want your face to pop in the center. And you just want to go in with your beauty blender to make sure that contour doesn't take away a little bit of that highlight underneath your eyes. And if you did, do not worry, just apply a little more concealer underneath your eyes and just blend in that area. Take that same loose powder, the same Maybelline loose powder in the color medium deep, of course, and I'm going to, so this is what it looks like when it's open. It's the perfect color for women of color. This is my technique to make my makeup last. Instead of using a brush to apply the loose powder, I'm actually gonna use my beauty blender, and I'm gonna dab. So this, I put a whole lot on my beauty blender, so this is what it looks like. And I'm actually gonna dab it rather than like brushing it onto my face. I'm gonna dab it into my skin. Do you see that? And don't worry about that, like if it's starting to look like, you see how it looks? If you were to take a picture with flash on, this would pop. Don't worry about it, sis. We're gonna fix it. So yeah, again, I'm gonna go in with my beauty blender. After you have dabbed that loose powder all over your face, and honestly, if you don't have a loose powder and you're a person that only wears powder and that's it, it works the same way. Just take your beauty blender, go like this onto your powder, grab as much as you can, and just dab it on your face. It works the exact same. Moving on to contour again, I like to cream contour, and then I like to go in with a powder contour just to make sure everything is nice and set. After you've applied that loose powder on your face, take your setting spray, and I find when you set your makeup as you're doing it, the finished product just comes out a million times better. So I'm just gonna let that dry, and I'm gonna take the same brush that I used to apply my contour, my cream contour, and I'm gonna use it to apply my powder contour. And just like how the Maybelline Fit Me Loose Powder Contour comes in a light color, surprise, it also comes in a deep color. So this is in the color 40. It is perfect for contouring your cheeks, for contouring anything. So I put about this much on the brush, and then I just apply the same areas that I applied the cream contour to. Again, setting spray is your friend. Next, I'm gonna be highlighting my nose and my cheeks, but a little trick for highlighting your nose: use a brush that looks like this, or anything that looks similar to this, okay? And what you're gonna do, you can even use like one of these, just anything that's pointy and precise. What I use for highlight is this Natasha Denona highlight palette, and this is what it looks like. I've abused it as well. So I'm going to use this color right here and mix it with this color, and I'm going to apply it on the bridge of my nose using this, okay? What you do, you like literally place it so that it's a straight line, and you just apply it on the bridge of your nose. And you do this before you apply your contour on your nose. Because the reason you do this first is it works as a guide for your nose contour. This and the tip of my nose, halfway through the bridge of my nose. And a thin brush so to contour your nose. For me, I'm using a brush that looks like this, a flat brush pretty much, or you can use a brush that looks like this, whatever you have. So I take the flat side of the brush, I dip it into my deep powder, my deep loose powder, and I'm just literally going to use that as a guide to just contour my nose. And then I go in right here, right here. I know people like to use the fan brush to highlight their cheeks and stuff, but no, you want to use like a fluffy brush like this. These are perfect for applying highlighter. So using that same palette, I'm just gonna go in with these two colors. But do you guys see that? Yeah. I also use that same brush and that same color that I used to highlight my cheek. I apply it into my tear duct to just give my eyes a bit of a pop. And I also apply it underneath my eyebrow, like right on my brow bone, just to make it pop. So before I go ahead and do my eyeliner and my eyelashes, I'm gonna do my lips first. And the lip liner I use is this drugstore Essence eyeliner in the color Hot Chocolate. So this is what it looks like. After underlining my lips, I'm gonna go in with this ColourPop Ultra Matte Lip in the color Naughty. This is what it looks like. And I just put that in the center, so just put it in the center of my lips. And then I'm gonna go in with, the writing on this is pretty much off, but this is another Essence product, lip gloss, and I'm not sure what color this is. Once I find out the color, I'll put it in the description, but it's like a pink tone. Every time I spray myself, I'm just like, yes, let it marinate, you know? Alright, so this is what it looks like with the lip gloss on. I'm just gonna apply some blush. This is the color of the blush. I'm just gonna use another angle brush, just lightly tap in. Smile. I'm gonna apply my eyeliner and my lashes off camera, and I'll be right back. So you guys, this is what I look like after applying my lashes and my eyeliner off camera. If you guys would like a detailed video on how I do my eyeliner and my lashes, comment down below. This is my finished everyday makeup look for, you know, like it's not too much. I can go to work with this, I can go to school. People that go to the gym with makeup, this is still cute, you know? So this is it for this video. Comment down below if you guys want to see anything else, or if there's anything I can teach you guys, or if there's anything I can learn from you guys. Let me know in the comments down below. Thank you for watching. Adios, au revoir, goodbye.